Hello and good day. Geometry Blue Group, we're covering CO8, classifying polygons by their sides. When most people hear the word geometry and think about geometry, they're probably thinking about just shapes, which is essentially what we're doing today. But what is the technical definition of a polygon? What makes a figure a polygon versus not a polygon? Any characteristics of a polygon that you can think of? We're all going to learn something new today.
Straight lines.
Okay, it's got straight sides, which we'll call them segments, right? Because we know by definition a segment is a straight line, I guess, but it has a beginning and an end point. Yeah.
So that line will always connect to itself.
Okay, it'll connect to another segment. Okay, which is kind of another way to say that the figure is enclosed. And those are the two main characteristics of a polygon. A polygon is an enclosed figure with sides that are segments. Meaning they can be measured, right? That's why we want to use that word segment there, because a segment is the only thing that we talked about between a line, array, and a segment that can actually be measured. So polygons do have lengths, okay? When you find the perimeter of a square, rectangle, or whatever, you are finding the length, right, of its sides. So an enclosed figure with sides that are segments. Is a circle a polygon? No. Which is why it doesn't have perimeter, right? When we say perimeter, we don't call the distance around the outside of a circle perimeter. It's called circumference, right? Because its sides are not straight. It's not like other polygons. So we're going to fill out a chart today, because who doesn't love to fill out a chart? And this is going to classify polygons by their number of sides. Okay, it's not possible to have a one-sided polygon, right? Because that would just be a segment. It's not enclosed. It's impossible to have a two-sided polygon, because with two segments, you can't get that enclosed feature. If you go like this, well, that's not a straight side. It's not a segment, so that's not a polygon either. So the fewest number of sides a polygon can have is 3. And what do we call a three-sided polygon? What is the official geometrical name for it? Linnea? Triangle. The word tri, meaning 3. It's got 3 angles because it has 3 sides. So triangle. You could also technically call it a trilateral, I suppose, because lateral meaning sides. But an example of a triangle, pretty sure I walked by the kindergarten rooms, they were doing the same thing today. So there you go. Yeah.
Geometry. High school.
Shapes, yep. How about a 4-sided polygon? What is the definition that includes all 4-sided polygons? So don't say square, because that's only one part of it. Thumper? Rectangle's part of this. Daniel? Quadrilateral. Quad meaning 4, lateral meaning sides, quadrilateral. Sorry if you can't really read it. It's kind of small. I'll write it larger up ahead or up above here. Quadrilateral. An example, you've got your rectangles, you've got your trapezoids. They're fun. We can do a kite. Yeah. Squares fall under that category. A rhombus. There's lots of different types. In fact, we have a whole unit coming up all about the wide world of quadrilaterals. How about 5-sided shapes? What's a 5-sided shape? Pentagon. Penta meaning 5. And really, after 4, the math people lost their creativity with naming these, because after 4, they all kind of end in gon, which just means sides. So triangle, quadrilateral, then from here it's all the gons. But a pentagon, if you play baseball or softball, home plate is a pentagon. Whoops. Okay. It doesn't have to be that, though. Just any 5-sided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another 5-sided shape. Okay. How about 6? 6-sided shape, another very common one. Stop sign, no. That's actually not a this shape. Not a this gon. What's it called? Yeah. Nope. That is a stop sign, but that's further on down the list. Hexagon. Okay. 6-sided shape. The old honeycomb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A very strong shape. You'll find hexagons a lot in nature because a very structurally sound shape. Okay. 7. There's actually a couple different names for 7. I'll accept either. Pentagon is 5. So we got that one covered already. Septagon, or also just change one letter. No. Heptagon. You can use either heptagon or septagon. Septagon sounds like it's going to turn into a robot and come chase after me. But heptagon, 7-sided shape, not very common. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a heptagon for you. Yeah. 6, 7. There you go. 8. This is your stop sign. This is your octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. 9. Anyone know what 9? Nintagon. Good guess, but no. Brady? It's a nonagon. 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 So 9-sided shape. You can be creative on how you draw this 9-sided shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. There's your classic nonagon there. How about 10? Another common one. Luke? A what? A tentagon? Pentagon is 5. We already got that one covered. Linnea? It does. Think of the word for 10. Nick? A what? Decagon. Whoever said it. Yes, decagon. Decade. Decade comes from this. 10 years. Decade. Decagon. 10-sided shape. If you can draw a star is a good 10-sided shape. I am horrifically bad at that, so don't laugh at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, not so bad.
Mine's worse.
Yeah, that's not so bad. How about 12-sided shape? We're skipping 11 because you really never see an 11-sided shape, and I wanted to get to this last box here. So I skipped. I don't even know what it's called, actually, to be honest with you. It's not an 11gon. I mean, it could be. I shouldn't say that, but okay. What is 12? Folks, come on back. 3, 2, 1. Mackenzie. Good. Dodecagon. Dodecagon, your 12-sided shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The red cross is an example of a dodecagon. Really. And then after that, the shapes they technically have names, but people generally don't refer to them by those names because who knows what a 22-sided shape is called off the top of your head? Oh, no one knows. So for an n-sided shape, okay, it's just referred to as an n-gon. Okay, so a 22-sided shape, you would just call that a 22-gon. A 60-sided shape would just be a 60-gon. A 55-gon, right? Okay. So on your test, what I'm going to do is I'm going to either ask you, how many sides does a nonagon have? And you'll just have to answer 9, hopefully. Or I'll give you a shape and say classify it by the number of sides. And you'd write heptagon if it's 7 sides. Or I'll say, is this a polygon? And I'll give you a shape that looks like this. And you'll have to say no. And I say no, right? Because it's got a curved side or whatever. So, Luke, I need you to be quiet. So that's what you can expect. Yes, Max.
Can you put this on help sheet?
It is a key point, I believe. That's the bottom of a key there. So yes, this would be eligible for a help sheet. Any questions on this? So the test is going to be given through Google Forms next Monday and Tuesday. Just the way the schedule works out with MEA and then conferences, I'm not available to proctor. So I don't want to wait till the following week because then it's just getting too far out. And yeah, Max.
I'm not going to be here on Monday and Tuesday.
You can complete this at home.
I'm not going to be here.
Where are you going to be?
In North Dakota.
Will you have internet?
I don't really know.
Well, I guess we'll find out. So. All right. So the section down below is identify which polygons or which figures are polygons and classify them by their number of sides. First one, polygon, yay or nay?
Nay.
Nay. Why not?
Because not all the lines are straight. The top line is...
Yep, it's got that curved side, which is not classified as a polygon. That's not a segment side. The next one, polygon, yay or nay?
Yay.
Yay. And what type? Linnea? Decagon. Just because it happens every single year, even though you can technically call that a tengon, that is, I'm not going to accept that as an answer on a test because it has a more specific name. A decagon, that is what you need to know for the test. So if you're thinking, I'll just call it a 5-gon or a 3-gon. No. Okay. Decagon for that one. Next one, yay or nay? Yay. What would you classify it as? Colin? Heptagon?
Wait.
Yeah, there's a little piece there. It's not meant to trick you or trap you. If you call it a hexagon, that's fine too. But it does kind of slide over ever so slightly. Next one, yay or nay? Yay. And what type is it? Classify it.
My counting might be off, but I think it's Hexagon. No, Octagon.
Octagon. A really great way to count these is to mark the sides as you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not that we're saying they're all congruent, because that is the sign for congruent, but it's just a way for us to count them and mark them off.
No, viruses don't look like that.
Nonagon. Next one. Thumper. Yes. And what type is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heptagon or septagon. Either one's fine. And the last one. Yay or nay? Why not? Linnea? Because they intersect. Yes, it is not a single enclosed figure. Okay, you could say we've got 3 triangles there, and you would be correct, but it's not one polygon because of those intersections. All right. I think we can. Let's see what the book has.
We know how to do this. We don't need this.
If you know how to, what? No, let's not do homework on this. All right, that's how you math.
Don't forget